Shifting focus to some news now coming in. The Luthra brothers are going to be landing in Delhi shortly. Remember, they were extradited from Thailand. They were apprehended there days after the birch fire that claimed 25 lives in Goa. They are now going to be brought to India to face the law here. They'll be landing in Delhi in just a few minutes from now. About 5 minutes or so is when their flight is expected to land. They will be produced in a court here where there will be a transit remand hearing that will take place. Eventually then will be taken to Goa because that's where the case is. That's where they will have to face the law from here on. In about 5 minutes from now is when that flight is expected to land in the national capital. CNN News 18 is piecing together details of what exactly is expected once the Luthra brothers will land in the national capital, eventually be taken to Goa for facing the law. Here is what is going to happen next. They are going to be landing in 5 minutes, like I said, and on arrival, they will be arrested for culpable homicide not amounting to murder. That is the charge that they face. So they are going to be arrested here. It is a matter of formality. The fact that they have been brought to India is based on that particular case as well, which is why they were extradited from Thailand to India in the first place. So they will be first charged with that, they will be first booked for it and then arrested, then they will be produced before a court. Prosecution does want the court to see the kind of proof that they have against the Luthra brothers, so that proof will be presented. Cops will also be probing fire safety lapses, licensing and other allegations that the Luthra brothers face. There are also money laundering cases that are being looked into. There is a probe that is currently undergoing as far as 42 alleged shell companies are concerned, how they were used to try and suppress this entire money trail. That's something that the police could also be looking at. Anvit, my colleague, now joins us, getting us more details on that. Anvit, it's a matter of time before the Luthra brothers face the law here in India. In just about less than 5 minutes is when their flight lands here in the national capital.
Yes, roughly about 4 minutes. The flight will land on the air side, and we are at the Terminal 3. And you can see policemen are here. CSF people are also here, and also there's deployment of Delhi police. So they are keeping an eye on crowd management as well, because a lot of media people are here. Other than that, to make sure that law and order remains in place, police deployment has been made, and this is gate number 6 of the international arrivals, from where we are expecting that the Luthra brothers will walk out under a heavy cordon. And CSF teams have been informed about them, and CSF teams will be going inside and cordoning them from the tarmac to the detention area inside the terminal, where the paperwork and the formalities will be done. And after that is done, Goa police team is also inside. We also saw a short while ago CBI teams here at the terminal, and they are all inside. All the formalities will be completed. Goa police teams are also there, and from there they will head to Patiala House Court to secure transit remand of Luthra brothers. And if that happens successfully, then we are expecting that Goa police will fly them back to Panjim, and further investigation will continue. Also, not just culpable homicide and not just negligence to explosive and combustible items is the case, but also because there were multiple companies that had come to fore where these brothers are listed as directors. So in such cases, when such facts come to fore in such investigation, then also one suspicion is that could there be a possible routing of money or receiving of funds, illicit funds. So that is also being looked into, and that is wherein money laundering and other allegations come in. However, that still is subject matter of investigation. But right now at the airport, you can see arrangements have been made. Senior police officials are also here, and this has all happened within 10 days, a timeline of 10 days. It was on 6th night, late night when the fire took place. 7th morning they had fled, and the same day lookout circular was issued by Bureau of Immigration on the request of Goa police. And after 2 days staying in Patong and nearby areas, as we know, a blue notice was also issued by the MEA, and soon after that the brothers were detained by the Thai authorities, and Indian agencies were informed. And following an issuance of emergency certificate, legal team arrived there to meet Luthra brothers, and now they've been put on a plane early morning today, and they'll soon be in 2 to 3 minutes the flight will be landing, and then we'll see after the formalities are completed, which might take 1 to 2 hours, then Luthra brothers will walk out of gate number 6 of this airport.
So given that sort of timeline, Anvit, given it's already 2 p.m., are we expecting the Luthra brothers to be taken to Goa today itself, or is that something that could be delayed because of the kind of immigration, the kind of formalities that will have to be done at the airport, eventually then be produced in court as well?
See, possibly, if all the formalities are completed in time, if the immigration process and the Goa police will serve them the arrest memo as soon as they land, then immigration formalities will be done, then certain paperwork will follow, and once it is completed, they will be taken to Patiala House Court as we are being told, and there once the transit remand will be sought by the Goa police, and if it happens today, then certainly Goa police will be taking them back to Panjim. Now, even once they reach there, the horizon of investigation, it will broaden, the area will broaden, because it is not just about the deaths that have happened, but the violation that had been there for a long time. We're being told that this place was being run unlicensed. The license had somewhere expired in 2024, and for more than 18 months this place was being run illegally. There were not adequate fire safety norms. There were also law enforcement norms that were not adhered to and were being flouted. So now it becomes a broader investigation as to what were the agencies that had issued or they were being allowed brothers were being allowed to run this place. So there were certain certifications that were overlooked by agencies. Could there be a larger play?
And all of that is going to be investigated. It's just a matter of time before the two Luthra brothers are here in India to face the law. Ananya and Simran, my colleagues, also join us on this broadcast. But before we take this forward, and it is going to be a rolling coverage as the Luthra brothers land here in Delhi on CNN News 18. It is time for a quick break, though. Don't go anywhere.